Welcome back. In this video, we are going to see different ways by which we can traverse a tree. I hope you remember what's the meaning for traversing a tree. Traversing is nothing but visiting every node only once. You're not supposed to visit any node more than once. You have to visit every node only once. And every node you have to visit. So today we are going to see what are the different ways by which I can traverse a tree. So we have got three different techniques. Let me repeat. Visiting is nothing but traversing. Traversing is visiting every node exactly once. So we use three different techniques. One is pre-order, second one is in order, and the last one is post-order. So all these topics we are going to study in details. Okay. So let us start with the first one, which is in order. So in order is something like you have to move or moving down the tree towards left until you cannot go further. That means you have to find the leftmost node in a given tree. You have to visit it first, then visit the node. When I say node, you have to visit the root node, then move one node to the right and continue. Let me repeat. Before you visit the root node, you have to visit the right. You have to visit the left. Then you have to visit the root node. Then the right node. So this is mandatory for every node. So before you visit any node, please make sure that you have visited its left subtree. Then you have to visit the root. After visiting root, you have to visit the right subtree. So we use a technique called LNR. So L stands for left subtree, N stands for the root, and R stands for the right side. So you have to visit the left side, then we have to visit the root, then you have to visit the right side. So to take this tree, where you can find a tree with three nodes, you have N, you have L, and you have R. So obviously the pointer PTR is going to be a pointer which gets address of the root. So once you got the address of the root node, what you should do is you have to move down the tree towards left until no other node can be visited. So if you take the given tree, so where you can find only three nodes. So let us start with the root. So we cannot visit the root until you complete the left. So you have to come down. So where you can find a left subtree. So this is the first one you have to visit. Then you should go back to the root. So root is going to be the n. Let us represent it as n. Then come down to the right. So when you visit it, you'll be getting the order as L, N, R. So let us make it more clear. To visit a binary tree in the form of in order, first thing is you have to traverse the left subtree in order. So first you have to traverse the left subtree. So we are talking about the left. Then you have to visit the root. So this is the first thing you have to do it. Then you have to visit the root. So then traverse the right subtree in order. So again you have to repeat what you have done for the previous subtree, or the left subtree should be repeated for the right subtree. So when you visit any tree, even if it is a subtree, you have to visit in order. Okay, so let us see the algorithm for this. So we can take it as in order. So please do remember, in order is the function name which takes a single parameter. The parameter is ptr, and this is going to be the formal parameter. There we have got two kinds of parameters. One is actual parameter, other one is the formal parameter. So in this case, we have a variable called ptr, and ptr is of type 3 pointer. So function with single parameter. So as usual, you have to put the brace. Then if ptr, that means ptr is, what is ptr initially? Ptr is a pointer to the root node. That means there is a tree which is existing. There is a tree so that I can visit. If there is no tree, I cannot do it. So we have to check whether ptr is a pointer to some tree. If it is true, what you do is you are going to visit the tree's left subtree in order. So what it is, it's a recursive call. So please do remember this. In order, ptr left child. Now what happened? This ptr will point to the left subtree. So let us erase all the things, and we should make sure that now this ptr will point to the left subtree. Then once it is done, you are going to print ptr data. So this data you are going to print what is there. Then you have to print ptr write. So when you take ptr data, which is going to be obviously the root node, this data you print, then in order ptr right child. So once you have done with the left subtree, go to the root node. Once you are done with the root node, you can visit the right subtree. So this is what the in order algorithm says. You have to, or you need to write this algorithm many times to trace this properly, right? So let us take a small example for this. So you can see a tree with 5 nodes. So the in order says first you have to visit the left, then you have to visit the root, then you have to visit the right. So first thing is I have to visit first one. So there is a left child for this. So before I visit the one, I should find its left child, which is 2. Again 2 has got its own left child, which is 4. So first thing is how to visit 4. Once it is done, go back to the root, print it. Then you can visit the right for that, which is 5. Once it is done, go back to the root, which is 1. So we are done with the complete root and left subtree. Once it is done, we can visit the right subtree, which is. So finally, we have successfully completed or visited the given tree in the form of in order. Let me repeat. You have to start from the root. You have to come down until no more left subtree. So you have to start from 4. Even though PTR will point to the first node, you should keep moving downwards till there is no more left subtree for that node. Once it is done, go to the root node, then visit it right, go up, visit the root, then come back to the right. For the given tree, if we visit, let me repeat, the order is going to be 4, 2, 5, 1, and 3. So we have successfully visited the given tree in order.